A recent survey conducted by the Afro barometer has revealed concerning trends regarding the state of democracy in the Gambia. Awa Sanneh was looking at the survey report.
The data highlighted a significant decline in the public satisfaction with the country's democratization process. The survey, which was compared data from 2018 to 2024, indicates that only 37% of the population is satisfied with the functioning of democracy, a sharp drop from 59% 6 years prior. The findings suggest that while general satisfaction with democracy has weakened, there have been notably improvements in youth and women participation in politics. This shift indicates a growing engagement of underrepresented groups in the democratic process, which could play a crucial role in shaping the future political landscape. Said Matejao gave a presentation on people's perception of the country's democracy.
They are fairly satisfied or very satisfied with the way democracy works in the country has declined by 22 percentage points since 2018 from 59 to 37%. Yeah? So much food for thought, huh? Yeah? So you can look at in terms of the demand. The demand for democracy, it is what people want and want to see happen. Clearly, people in Gambia reject one-man rule, 91%, as you can see from 2018, 94 down, but now it's going back to 92%. Reject one-party rule, 86%, 89%, 92%, and 89%. So there's a strong rejection, almost at 9 out of 10 Gambians, you can see. And also in terms of reject military rule, we have 78, 81, 76, is even though going down in terms of 65 now. Support for democracy also we've seen 68, 70, 64, and now at 65, even though climbing a little bit.
As regards electoral preferences, the survey reveals that an overwhelming 88% of respondents support elections as the most effective means of selecting leaders. Furthermore, 70% of the population believes in the importance of political power transitioning between different parties, a slight increase from 66% in 2022. This sentiment reflects a desire for a more dynamic political environment. Said Matejao highlights leaders' performance in democracy.
Majorities report improvements during President Barrow's tenure with regards to freedom of speech, 80%, youth participation in politics, 69%, women's participation in politics, 67%, respect for human rights, 65%, and preservation of law and order, 55%. We also included this particular question as part of the country-specific question because there was also debate inside, Jammeh's time was better, Barrow's time was better, but so it's as a public, as Afro barometer is a product of the public, so we decided to also, ask questions in terms of what was better and what was worse. So we also see that, however, more than 2/3, 68% believe peace and security in the country have deteriorated under President Barrow.
The survey also addresses the issues of dual citizenship, with 70% of respondents advocating for the rights of Gambians and dual citizenship to participate in elections. Lawyer Saliu Tal says information is key in a democracy so that citizens can be able to participate meaningfully in a democratic state, but expresses disappointment in the scorecard for the leaders' participation in supporting democracy.
It is actually very worrying, to say the least, that the scorecard for the performance of our leaders is very low, abysmally low. We're talking about 36% for the president, 34%, I guess, for the mayors and governors, and very scary, 31% for our National Assembly members, people we directly elect to represent us. So I think this is really cause for concern.
Tal concludes that people are losing hope that democracy can deliver, adding that peace and security in the country are low, which deprive many of enjoying democracy. For Star TV News, Awa Sanneh.